stop what you're doing right now. Because what I'm about to share with you is something the wealthiest, most polished women I know, and I mean truly wealthy women, have never once posted on social media, never put in a blog, never discussed at a dinner party. They keep it quiet, on purpose. And if you are a Black woman over 50 who is done with dressing your age and starting to dress your power, this video was made specifically for you. Stay with me, because by the time this video is over, you will understand exactly why some women walk into a room and command it without saying a single word. Here's something researchers have confirmed over and over again. People form a complete impression of who you are within 7 seconds of seeing you. 7 seconds. Before you open your mouth, before you smile, before you say a word. Now, I want you to think about that for a moment. Because here is what I know after years of studying personal style, image consulting, and working with women in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. There is a very specific visual language that elite women speak through their wardrobes. And most of us were never taught it. We were taught to buy what was on sale. We were taught to follow trends. We were told, quietly, subtly, by magazines and TV and culture, that after 50, we should start fading, start covering up, start disappearing. I need you to hear me when I say this. That is a lie. The women I'm talking about today, the ones whose closets hold these 7 signature pieces, they are not fading. They are not invisible. They walk into spaces and people feel them before they even see them. That is not luck. That is not genetics. That is a carefully curated wardrobe strategy. And today, I am going to hand it to you directly. Let's go. The first piece that every quiet luxury woman owns and wears constantly is a perfectly tailored blazer in a neutral cream, bone, or warm ivory tone. Now, I am not talking about a boxy department store blazer. I am talking about a blazer that is fitted through the shoulders, that hits you in exactly the right place on your hips, that has a weight to the fabric, a substance that you can feel when you touch it. Here is why this matters so deeply for us as Black women over 50. Our skin, our melanin. Ivory and cream tones against deep, rich brown skin is one of the most quietly powerful visual combinations that exists in fashion. It is not loud. It does not scream, "Look at me," but it draws the eye in a way that nothing else does. Women who understand the old money aesthetic understand this. They do not reach for neon. They do not reach for busy patterns. They reach for this blazer and they let their presence do the rest. Style it over a silk blouse and wide-leg trousers for a daytime meeting. Throw it over your shoulders at a dinner like a cape. Wear it with dark denim and pointed toe flats and watch how differently people treat you. This blazer is your first signature. And once you own the right one, you will wear it for the next 15 years. The second piece is one that most women over 50 have been conditioned to avoid. And that conditioning is exactly why the women who do wear it look so extraordinary. The silk or high-quality satin slip dress. Now, before you scroll past this, stay with me, because I am not talking about anything bodycon. I am not talking about anything that announces itself. I am talking about a slip dress that moves with your body, that catches light in a way that synthetic fabrics simply cannot, that in a deep jewel tone, a rich burgundy, a midnight navy, a deep forest green, transforms a woman over 50 into something genuinely breathtaking. The reason wealthy women own this piece is because silk has been a signal of luxury for literally thousands of years. It is not a trend. It is one of the oldest languages of elegance that exists. And when you pair a deep-toned silk slip dress with your natural skin and your silver hair, or your gorgeously maintained natural texture, you are stepping into a visual story that no trend can touch. Layer it over a fitted turtleneck in cooler months. Add a long, lean cardigan in cashmere. Wear it with block-heeled mules and a simple gold chain. The women at the table who get treated best, 9 times out of 10, they are wearing something with texture. Texture whispers money. And this dress whispers it loudly. Piece number 3 is the wide leg, high-waisted trouser. And I want you to understand something about why this silhouette is not a trend, but a permanent cornerstone of sophisticated dressing. A high waist elongates. It defines. It creates that classic architectural proportion that has been photographed on the most stylish women in the world for over 6 decades. And wide legs, particularly in a heavier structured fabric, carry a visual weight that makes you look intentional, deliberate, and unhurried. Women who are always in a rush dress quickly. Women who know their power dress with architecture. For us specifically, for Black women with curves, with hips, with the bodies that our culture has spent decades telling us were too much, this silhouette is a reclamation. This is putting on structure and saying, I know exactly who I am. I have nothing to minimize. Choose yours in camel, chocolate brown, charcoal, or deep black. Pair with a tucked, fitted top. Add your blazer from piece number 1. You now have a complete, quiet luxury uniform that will outlast every single thing that appeared in this year's Fashion Week. Piece number 4 is not a clothing piece, but it might be the most important piece on this entire list. A sculptural gold earring. Not a chandelier, not a cluster of rhinestones, not something that jangles when you walk. I mean something architectural. A substantial, solid gold hoop. A smooth, geometric drop. Something that has shape and weight and presence, but catches light rather than demanding attention. Here's what this piece does that nothing else can do. It frames your face. And for a Black woman over 50, the face you have right now, the one that holds decades of wisdom, grace, laughter, and hard-won peace, that face deserves a frame. Gold against melanin-rich skin has a warmth, a glow, a rightness that no other metal achieves. And when you keep everything else quiet, the neutral blazer, the clean silhouette, and let one sculptural gold earring do the speaking, you understand what the phrase effortlessly expensive actually means. This is how elite women accessorize. Not more, not louder, better. Piece number 5. The structured bag. I want to be very direct with you here, because this is where I see the most common mistake among women who are trying to elevate their style but have not yet cracked the code. A trendy bag, even an expensive trendy bag, announces its moment. It says, I am current. And that is fine if current is what you are going for, but current has an expiration date. A structured, classic silhouette bag in cognac leather, black, or deep burgundy says something entirely different. It says, I have taste that predates Instagram. It says, I chose this because it is beautiful, not because it is popular. And that is the quiet luxury message in its purest form. The shape matters. Look for clean lines, a flap closure, a top handle. A bag that could have been carried by a woman in 1975 or 2045 and looked equally right in either decade. Invest in one. Truly invest, because a quality structured bag carried consistently is one of the fastest ways to shift how the world perceives you before you take a single step. Piece number 6 is the fine knit turtleneck, and it is one of the most criminally underused tools in the Black woman's wardrobe over 50. Here is what a turtleneck does structurally. It gives you a clean, elongated neckline. It creates a monochromatic base for layering. And in cashmere, or even a high-quality cotton cashmere blend, the texture against your skin reads as wealth in the most understated possible way. A camel turtleneck under your cream blazer. An ivory turtleneck under your slip dress. A chocolate turtleneck with your wide-leg trousers and a single gold earring. Do you see how these pieces are building a wardrobe that works together? That is the secret. Elite women do not own a closet full of random pieces. They own a curated collection of items that multiply each other's power. Every piece connects to every other piece, and together they create a visual language that is completely cohesive. The turtleneck is the quiet connector, the foundation note in a perfume that makes all the other notes make sense. Own it in at least 2 neutral tones, and you will find yourself reaching for it more than you ever imagined. And the 7th piece, the one that, when you put it on, will make you understand everything I have been talking about today, is the Longline coat. Not a puffer, not a trendy, oversized silhouette. A long, structured, sweeping coat in a luxury weight fabric. Camel wool, charcoal cashmere blend, deep navy with a beautiful drape. A coat that hits below the knee and moves when you walk like it was made in another era. Because the best ones always feel that way. Here is the truth about this coat. You can walk into any room in the world wearing almost anything underneath it, and if your coat is right, you have already won the first impression. The coat is the opening sentence of your visual story, and a Longline coat in a rich, weighted fabric says, "I know who I am. I have arrived, and I am in absolutely no hurry." This is why wealthy women have always owned coats that cost more than their other clothing combined. Because the coat is what the room sees first. It is the frame, and a breathtaking frame changes everything inside it. You gave me your time today, and I do not take that lightly. So let me leave you with this. These 7 pieces are not about spending a fortune overnight. They are not about throwing out everything in your closet tomorrow morning. They are about making a decision. A quiet, powerful, deeply personal decision that says, I am no longer dressing by accident. I am dressing with intention. And I am done shrinking. The women who own these pieces did not find them by following trends. They found them by developing an eye, by learning the language. And that language, that visual vocabulary of effortless elegance, is what this channel exists to teach you. Now here is what I want you to do. Look at your closet this week. Not to criticize, not to feel overwhelmed, but to find one piece from this list that you either already own and have been underusing, or that you are ready to invest in. Just one. And build from there. Because style at this stage of your life is not about more. It is about exactly right. Tell me in the comments right now, which one of these 7 pieces do you already own? And which one have you been avoiding because someone, somewhere, told you it wasn't for women like you? I want to hear from you, because that conversation is exactly why this community exists. If this video gave you something today, subscribe to Golden Years Archive, because we are just getting started. And the women in this community, they are the ones who walk into rooms and change the temperature. That is you. That has always been you. I'll see you in the next one.